in the eyes one day. You said my faith would fade away. You said my prayers were just empty words, lost somewhere beyond the earth. You laughed at every tear I cried and told me heaven had passed me by.
You said God was a liar, that his promises weren't true. You said I'd never see a miracle, no matter what I'd been through. You told me I was wasting time, trusting what I couldn't see. But I kept holding to his word and what he spoke to me.
The storm was closing in, when every door seemed locked and I couldn't see the end. But deep inside my heart, a quiet voice remained, reminding me that God is faithful and his love never changes. You said God was a liar, but look where to a brand new day. You said I'd never make it. You said my hope would die. But every blessing in my life proves God is not a liar. The mountain standing tall, the moments when I wondered if I'd survive it all. But God kept making pathways where there was no road in sight, and every single victory came from his mighty hand. When my strength was almost gone and my faith was hanging on, God showed up in ways that still leave me amazed. The miracle didn't come my way, the miracle came to stay, because his mercy followed me every step of the way. Will always remain. You said God was a liar, but heaven had the final word. Every promise he has spoken has come to pass, as I heard. Now my life is a testimony for everyone passing by, that God's love never fail, and God is not a liar.
So when the voices tell you that your miracle won't arrive, hold on a little longer and keep your faith alive, because the God